Welcome to Tub Pilates. Today we're going to be doing a full body intermediate flow. The only prop you're going to need is your big black box. Otherwise, you are good to go. We're going to start off with some quick footwork to warm up. So 2 mediums, 1 heavy, 3 mediums, 2 mediums, 1 light, whatever you like for footwork. Go ahead and set it at that, and then lay on down. Arms down by your side. Make sure you have a little space in between those shoulder rests. We always slide into it, but we don't want to start crunched. We're going to go hip distance parallel on the arches of our feet to start. Let's take a big breath in. Exhale through the mouth. Knit the ribs together. One more big breath in through the nose. Fill up the rib cage. And then exhale, press off of that foot bar. Inhale to pull it back in. So we're pressing off the arches of our feet, so right in the middle of the feet. But curl your toes over the front of that bar like you're a bird standing on a branch. That way you get that nice stretch down the top of your foot as you press it out. Make sure when you press out, you're giving your thighs a good squeeze, pulling up on those kneecaps so you don't hyperextend. Activating all those bones, keeping the pelvic bone nice and heavy and flat to that carriage. Let's press it all the way out and pause. Bend your knees, come halfway in tiny pulses for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press it all the way out. Pull it all the way in. We're going to slide up to the heels. Stay hip distance parallel. Just go heels. Flex your toes back towards your nose. Press it off on your exhale. Flex those feet back. You should be feeling a stretch down the back of your calves. Keep going with your breath. Exhale out. Heavy tailbone. Hips are still. Squeezing those muscles as you press it out. Next time you press it out, pause there. Bend your knees. Come halfway in. Butterfly your knees without moving the carriage. So we're pivoting on that heel, trying to hold the tension on the carriage for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press it all the way out. Pull it all the way in. Slide down to your toes, all 10 toes onto that foot bar. Little lift in the heels, but we don't want to lock out our ankles. So we're not doing this. We're not caving forward. We just have that little lift. Press off on the exhale. Little lift in those heels to keep the calves nice and active. Same deal, heavy pelvic bone, heavy tailbone. Squeezing all those little muscles when you press it out. Taking a little micro pause as you come out. Press it all the way out and pause. We're going to go for our calf raises. We're going to go nice and slow. So let's drop them down for 3, 2, 1. Press them up for 3, 2, 1. So they're really slow. 3, 2, 1. Press it up for 3, 2, 1. So you can keep counting on your own. I'm going to trust that you strangers on the internet are going to do it the right way. 3, 2, 1. Let's get one more. Press it all the way up. And pause. So we're up on those toes. Pause there. Take that right leg up to the ceiling. Take it across your body and then windshield wiper out to the side. Pay attention to those hips. You could even pop your hands onto your hip bones. You don't want your hips to be lifting when you come off to the side. So if you're getting a lift like this, that butt's coming up, you're going too far. So your range of motion is going to be a little bit smaller. 2 more. Last one. Good. Lower that leg down. And we'll take the left leg up to the ceiling now. Point the toe, come across the body, and then windshield wiper out to the side. Pay attention to that opposite hip, especially when you drop it out. You don't want it to lift. Keep that butt nice and heavy, nice and flat. Let's get 2 more. Last one. Pull that leg back to center, lower down to the foot bar, and we'll prance it out. Good. Press up to your toes, bend your knees, come all the way in. We're gonna go quick round of bridging. So reset your shoulders so you're not cramped up. We're gonna go Pilates V, so heels together, toes apart, and you can decide heels, arches, or toes on that foot bar. Toes will be the most challenging. Take a big breath in. On your exhale, you're gonna tuck, roll it up into that bridge. Inhale at the top. Exhale to melt it down one vertebrae at a time. Your headrest needs to be flat for this, so we're not crunching up our neck. We're looking for a nice straight line from your knees to your shoulder blades. So that's on your back. So we're not trying to make this rainbow shape and overextend. We want to keep everything kind of in neutral, even though we're lifting it up. Next time you lift it up, let's hold it there. We'll go tiny pulses for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and butterfly those knees for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll it all the way down. Give those knees a little sway side to side. All right, let's get in a quick little ab series while we're here. So reach those legs up to the ceiling. Come up into forward flexion, grab as high as you can on that right leg, and then lower the left leg out, point the toe. Give that right leg a pull, pull, and then switch, pull, 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 pull. Nice strong breath here, squeezing from your lower abs like you're scooping those lower abs, taking that tension off of your neck. Nice long gaze, nice long legs for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Hang those legs over the foot bar so your knees are kind of hooked. Reach your arms up to the ceiling. We're going to go little crunches here. Big breath in. Exhale, roll it up. You can kind of hook onto that foot bar. Inhale at the top. Exhale, roll it down. Slower the better. Arms come back. Big breath in. Exhale. Pull it up. Rise up. This is a good little practice for teasers. Big breath in. Exhale. Lower it down. Let's get one more. Pull it up. And then we'll stay up and flip off of that reformer. Take your springs down to one light spring or one light button, depending on your reformer. I don't have a button, so I'm going one light. We're gonna grab this long loop here, turn to face your foot bar, and slide the leg that's closest into that long loop. We're gonna, excuse me, Ellie. Go lay down. This is Ellie, my very old dog. All right, step that foot out in front, the foot with the strap. So we're gonna feel some tension now on that rope. We're gonna stand at kind of like a, Ellie, please. You wanna go outside? Okay, maybe cut that while Ellie was, we dealt with Ellie. All right, so here we go, let's reset. We've got that strap on the leg. Step that leg out in front of you. So you're not a huge stance. And then you're gonna lift up to your toes on that back foot. So heel is lifted, we're on the toes, and we're gonna go for little lunges here. You can take your hands to your hips. You can go prayer hands. This might also be a fun place to add in weights if you wanted to grab some little hand weights. You could add some things in, really whatever kind of move you want, but just to get a little more of a full body situation. Squat out and pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand it up. Step those feet back together. Take a little pause. We're going to do one more thing here. Step that leg back out in front of you. Come up to your toes on that back foot and shift all of your weight forward to that front leg with the strap. We're gonna hinge forward. That back leg is gonna lift like you're picking up a box, and then you're gonna stand up nice and tall. So this would kind of be your step one. And you can keep that foot down if you need to for balance, but you won't have the best range of motion then. So really think about hinging forward or balancing and that foot lowers down. If you want to take it up a notch, you'll reach it forward, grab your box. As you come up, that knee is going to come up. Ooh, that one's stiff. Put your box on the top shelf. There we go. So now we're just hovering that free leg the entire time. Let's get one more. Whoop. Good, lower it down. All right, come on out of that little trap we're in. Hang it up, let's grab our box. We're gonna go short box onto the reformer, and we're gonna go for our planks here. I'm gonna stay on that one light spring. That's what I like for planks. If you need a little bit more support, you could take it up to a button, or you could take it up to one medium spring. The heavier you go, the more support, but it's harder work for your arms. The lighter you go, the more work for your abs. So do what works for you. We're gonna take our toes to the platform, and we're gonna go, you can go hands or forearms, whatever feels more comfortable to you here. Forearms might give you a slightly better alignment if you're on that platform, so just be aware of that. Take a big breath in. Let me check my timer. And on your exhale, shoot the carriage out. And we are holding this plank. If you feel comfortable, you're welcome to step your toes up to that foot bar. A little bit more challenging. You want to be keeping a nice long neck here. Don't forget to breathe. Don't let that butt drop down or pop up. Nice straight line from the top of your head to your tailbone for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back in. You can take a little stretch over that box. Shake out those arms. We're gonna go one more round here with the planks. So same deal, you can choose platform or foot bar, and you can choose hands or forearms. Ooh. Excuse me. All right, here we go. Pick your plank, come out to your plank position, and we're gonna go for a knee tuck and then a pike up. So we're doing a combo move. Knee tuck, pike up. Knee tuck, pike up. Let's go one more. Knee tuck, pike up, and bring it on home. Good. All right, step off that reformer. Turn your box to long box, just to get it out of the way. I'm actually gonna put my box over here so you can see what I'm doing, but you're welcome to just turn yours to long box. We're staying on that one light spring. Dog hair everywhere. And we're gonna get the lunges on this side. So we take that strap, step through the long loop. You're gonna step your foot with the long loop forward. Back leg comes up to the toes, heel is lifted, and we go for our little lunges. Like I said, you can do any type of arm move. As long as you're doing something intentional, you could also grab weights. It'd be a good time to add in some arm weights here. Don't forget to breathe. Lunge down and hold it there, and we'll pulse for 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand it up. Step it back. Take a little pause. We're gonna go for that kind of like a single leg deadlift 5 a little bit. Step that leg with the strap out in front of you. Shift all your weight forward into that leg. Other leg, we're gonna go toes down. Heel is up. You're gonna hinge forward. As you hinge forward, that foot is gonna lift behind you. Pick up your box and bring it back up. Hinge forward, that foot lifts. You grab your box, you bring it up. To make it a little bit more challenging, you're gonna take it forward, grab that box. As you come up, knee comes up, put the box on the shelf. So now we're hovering that back leg the whole time. So it's a balance, challenge, a stability challenge. It's hard for me. I don't know about you guys. Having that strap pull on that thigh is tough. Let's get one more. This will be our last one. Put that box up. Good. All right, then come on out of that strap. We're going to go for some single arm work now. So I would say stay on that light spring. Maybe take it up to a light button. We've got our long box on. We're going to start facing the side. Reach down for that short loop. You can go long loop if you need a little bit more wiggle room. We're going to take our legs out in front of us for some extra ab work, and we're going for our spinal twist. So hands are staying lined up with the dead center of your chest, and you twist towards that foot bar and then back to center. The movement comes from your waist. So this is thoracic spine rotation. This is not the move. So don't let those hands leave the center of your chest. Twist. Next time you twist it out, pause. We're gonna reach those arms, stir the pot. So we're sweeping them around, tuck it back in, twist to the foot bar, reach them out, stir it around, tuck it back in. Let's go one more. Twist, reach, stir, tuck it back in. Good. Swap that strap to your outside hand. Other hand comes to your hip, legs out in front of you for extra abs, and we're going elbow nudge, working that shoulder, rotator cuff. Watch that wrist to make sure it's not bending or breaking. Your progression from here is your draw the sword. So you take that sword out. Strong wrist the whole time like you have a cast on. Nice and slow in the return. Let's get one more. Slowly lower it down. Hang up that long loop. Turn to face your foot bar. We're gonna scooch our butts all the way up to the edge of that box. Take your feet to a Pilates V. And you know what? Let's throw out another light spring. Why not? So 2 light springs. You can do it on 1 light spring, but it might feel a little scary. So do what works for you. Sitting up nice and tall to start. Take your arms out in front of you. Feet are Pilates V, toes on that foot bar. Take a big breath in. On your exhale, we're gonna C-curve our spine, push the carriage out, roll it back. Take an inhale at the bottom, and then exhale, we scoop, roll it up, bend your knees to return. So this is our roll-up action. So inhale at the top, exhale, round your spine, press the carriage out, roll it back. Inhale at the bottom, exhale, scoop it up, reach forward, bend your knees, bring the carriage home. Let's get 2 more. Inhale, exhale to round, press out, reach back. Inhale, exhale to scoop, bring it up. And this is our last one because my butt is really starting to slide. Reach back, inhale, exhale up, and pull yourself forward. Good. So if you added that extra spring, take it off. So we're back to just 1. And we'll get our spinal twist on the other side. So reach down for that strap. Take that short loop in your hand. Legs can come out in front of you for extra abs. Hands go dead center to your chest. We're going to twist out towards the foot bar, back to center. Exhale out, inhale back. Exhale out, make sure those hands are staying dead center. Let's get 2 more. Last one, twist it out and hold. We're gonna stir the pot, so reach that arm out, sweep it around, tuck it in, twist to the foot bar, reach it out, sweep it around, tuck it in. 2 more, twist, reach, sweep, tuck, twist, reach, sweep, tuck. Good. Relax those legs for a second. Swap that strap to your other hand. We're going for our elbow nudge or draw the sword. Take your legs back out in front of you. Elbow nudge is your starter move. Paying attention to that wrist. Make sure it's not bending or breaking. And then your progression Draw the sword. Nice and slow on that return. Strong wrist. Let's get 2 more. Last one. Good job. Lower it down, hang up that long loop. All right, we're gonna take our springs too. 1 medium spring. We're gonna lay down on top of this box with your chest right at the edge or just hanging off the edge. Hands are gonna come to that foot bar. Point your toes out behind you. We're gonna go for our swan here. So squeeze your butt, point your toes. We want active legs. Give me 2 arm presses. In and out. And then we'll pause with our arms out. Take a big breath in and start to lift yourself up into your swan, into your extension. Exhale to lower everything down. 2 arm presses in between each swan. Make sure those legs are staying active. Make sure when you lift it up, you're looking for that long neck, long spine. You don't want to dump into the lower back. So you're really squeezing those glutes and pushing that pelvic bone down into the box to get that nice long lift. This will be our last one. We'll come up into our swan. Hold it there and flutter kick those feet for 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down, bring it all the way in, and then just push yourself up to seated, to sitting on top of that box. And we'll just do our final breath here. So everyone take a big breath in. On your exhale, let's reach over to the right. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, take it to the left. Inhale, back to center. Circle those arms behind you. Grab your hands, give it a pull. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, down. And that was it, y'all. That was a quick intermediate flow. If you are looking to add on a little bit more, you could do some legs and straps right here. That would be great. You could also add some arms and straps if you wanted. Otherwise, have a great day. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Check out our other videos, and we'll catch you guys next time.